Hey, cats and kittens, it's your favorite curmudgeon here. God, I look old, don't I? Anyway, I'm going to share a bit of an adventure I'm going on. As many of you know, I've had issues with back pain for some time, and it's become a bit more chronic to the point where it is affecting sleep, etc. So, instead of going for something invasive, because it's not quite there yet, I've decided to undergo stem cell injection therapy in Mexico. And I thought, bit of an adventure, really. And yes, I know, George, you're getting old and you're going to get creaky and such, but I don't roll that way. I like to take advantage of whatever is available to me. I think we all should. So, as far as family is concerned, it's injection over 2 days. It's very minimally invasive. It's an injection, and in a certified clinic. And of course, the upside is it's in Mexico, and it's 28 degrees where the clinic is, and I can get there fairly easily. Only for 4 days though. And two reasons: family, I'm doing fine. No problems here. No, don't even think about it. And worst case scenario is I'm just going to be hobbly-hoying around and waiting for invasive surgery in Canada in probably a year or two down the road. So this is a first step for me. It's more like in keeping with the preventive part of taking care of yourself. So family, not to worry, please and thank you. For others, for friends, dear friends, this is maybe an educational thing where I want to try and go through it day by day, what's going on, how I'm feeling. And because many of you may be in the same situation, if not now, in the near future. So, having said that, I had made the decision. It was after as much investigation as I could, not just going on Mr. Google, but going into more learned studies and talking with friends and family who are involved in healthcare. And this seems to be when you take the risk benefit analysis, it comes out way heavier on the benefit and virtually nothing on risk, except maybe getting beaten up in a Mexican alley. I have no idea. Anyway, I want to keep you in line. If you find this long and tedious, say, George, I don't want to hear about it. But if you're interested, and I can share this with you, and if it's of some use to you, or if you're family members who go, ooh, then hopefully that allays your fears, because I love you all. Okay, so until the next time we talk, which should be soon, bye-bye.
Hey, cats and kittens. On my way to Mexico. Kind of going the wrong way. I'm going north, but I got to do that to get to Comox so I can fly to Puerto Vallarta and then over to Guadalajara for my stem cell therapy. Seems like a good choice the more I look at it, the more people I talk to. So I'm looking forward to a positive result. But this is just day one of what's going to be a 4 or 5 day trip. And I have to stay overnight in a motel because the plane leaves too early in the morning from Comox. But it's direct flight. So I'll talk to you more maybe later today or tomorrow, giving more information about why I've decided on stem cell therapy for my aging back. Love you all. Your favorite curmudgeon, Gio. Well, after a long day, I finally made it to Puerto Vallarta and about to get on the plane for Guadalajara. And then I can take it easy for a couple of days. I'll let you know tomorrow how the procedure with the stem cell injections goes. Meanwhile, from Mexico, it's your favorite curmudgeon. Ta-ta for now. Hey, it's your favorite curmudgeon here. It's 10:30 and I'm just waiting in the lobby of this extraordinary hotel for a driver to come and get me and take me to the clinic and do the process, the injection of stem cells into my back. So this is no trepidation or anything, just looking forward to what I expect to be at least a minimal regeneration of spinal tissue. But we'll see, and I'll have more information for you afterwards, obviously. But wish me luck. Here I go. Signing out.
Bye.
Hey kids, it's your favorite curmudgeon again, and I'm in the clinic. Share a bit with you. This is just the waiting area, and I've been talking with Esteban, the coordinator, and he's going to get their public relations people to video the process. So hopefully that'll work. That will come to fruition, and then I'll have a much more accurate documentation of what's going to happen shortly. See you soon. Bye-bye. Hey kids, it's your favorite curmudgeon here. It's the day after my stem cell injection therapy, and I'm pleased to announce that I don't feel worse. In fact, I slept without waking up with any pain in the middle of the night several times, just for the normal reasons that old guys get up in the middle of the night to take the piss out of themselves. So it was an interesting experience. Very pleasant people, of course. Lovely gals. They're just so much fun to banter with. And there were 3 injections. The first was directly into the spine in a couple of spots, and in hopes that the stem cells would go directly to sites that were required. And then half a liter of vitamin C mixture intravenously, and then 1 million stem cells intravenously as well. And the belief for that is that, it's like a broadcast system, I guess, where apparently the body will take whatever stem cells are required in certain areas. So if something needs remediation in your hip, it might go there, or in your wrist, if there's an issue there, and that these cells will individuate themselves as they arrive or delivered to that site. I can explain it in English terms. Medically, I haven't got a bloody clue beyond the fact that they are cells that are harvested from placenta of healthy young women. So if I start prancing around, you'll know why. No, I don't prance. You know this. Anyway, I'm feeling good. Let you all know I've had a great time here. I've met some lovely, charming people, even with my primitive Mexican. But I've been able to communicate with people. You know how, once an actor, always an actor, and people are very kind. Lovely dinner last night, and today I'm touching bases with all my friends back home, because I'll be leaving tomorrow to come home, and going to go to the Centro Histórico to just snoop around and have some fun to wrap up the trip. So everybody, I'm doing just great. I think I'm feeling marginally better, and it will take time for everything to shake down, but I'll let you know over the next few months. Thanks for putting up with my blathering. And here's the hotel lobby. It's just the most incredible hotel I've been in. 35 stories high, tallest building in Guadalajara, which is the second largest city in Mexico, I've been told. Don't ever rent a car and drive here, you'll kill yourself. Anyway, love you all, cats and kittens. Take care, and I'll see you when I get home. Bye-bye. Well, good morning from Schloss Giopia. Beautiful day in the garden. And this is 2 weeks after I've had the stem cell injections, and I have been reticent to send much around in the way of information, because there's not a lot of information. It's a process that invariably takes a bit more time than we'd wish it to take. But just to let you know, I'm feeling good. To recap, I had 3 processes. 1 injection into my spine, or a couple of them into the spine, and an intravenous injection of stem cells, and an injection of half a liter of vitamin C. Now, the vitamin C, I'm understanding, was for to ward off infection, to help with inflammation, and just to make me feel full of C. Now, how did I feel immediately afterwards? A little bit light-footed, but it could have been just the normal ebb and flow of shitty and happy, up and down, yin and yang, ding and dong, what you will. But I haven't felt bad. Now, I've been back 2 weeks, and I understand it's going to take a minimum of a month for the stem cell injections in my spine to have me feel anything at all like remediation. The injection into into my veins, the intravenous injection, does it make me feel any different? I'm not sure. I think that also takes time. Apparently, the difference is when it goes into the spine, it goes directly to the areas where it's injected, more or less. So the non-individuated cells become individuated. They get taken onto the spinal team, and they help them fight in the constant British Bulldog war against the degeneration. And here's me talking about myself and degeneration. But nonetheless, the intravenous one is supposed to allow the body to say, yes, we manage several teams, and we will decide which team to send these individuated or non-committed cells to. They will then put on the jersey of wherever we send them, and they will help in the fight against whatever one fights against inside a body. It's still early days. I have nothing concrete to report except for the fact that I feel okay. I went for a great 1 hour run yesterday. The spinal discomfort, it is chronic. It's not killer. I'm fine. I just feel it all the time, and if I turn around in bed, it's a bit uncomfortable. Anyway, as the time goes on, I'll let you know more and more as things get better. I'll check in about 2 weeks, and I'll try not to be as long-winded about not very much as I am now. So maybe I should have cosmetic surgery. They say preparation H makes you look Oriental? No, that's not. Anyway, not an awful lot to talk about. You may phone me if you like. I do like telephone calls or WhatsApp calls. It's lonely up here in the talk, except for that little dog who keeps yelling at me. Go a quick look around the garden. There's Mr. Bruno, Nosy Parker Bruno, and the garden this morning is it's lovely. It's fresh. Aren't we just blessed to be living where we do? I know I'm blessed because I got you. Take care. From your favorite curmudgeon, over and out, cats and kittens. Hey, cats and kittens. It's your favorite curmudgeon here. I've just come in from a nice little trail run, and some more things to report. As many of you know, I had stem cell injections in Mexico almost exactly 3 weeks ago, and basically two types. One directly into my spine to help relieve stenosis, or sort of accretion of spinal material. It's basically arthritis. And another one intravenously. So different outcomes for both of them. Now the spinal one, there's still some pain there. And I was told it would take 2 to 3 months for me to feel any kind of improvement. Okay, so we're waiting on that. It's the edge seems to have been taken off a little bit. But the intravenous one, well, that's another story. The last 5 days, I have not had any of the issues that were plaguing me before. That was soreness in the hip cradle area, all the many muscles that support the hip and the lower back, and the gluteals and things like that. It's just not there. I've been running on the weekend. This weekend just passed, and today is Thursday. And Saturday and Sunday last, I ran 10 kilometers on Saturday and 10 kilometers on Sunday, back to back. And could have run another 20 kilometers, except for the fact that I'm not that stupid. Anyway, what I have to report is we're all an experiment of one, but I believe, based on my feelings, that the intravenous injection seems to be working. There's nothing else I've changed. I'm still doing the same things for myself, massage therapy, the odd physio, cold laser therapy, and nothing else has changed except that. And it seems I've got fingers crossed, and I'll let you know as time goes by if this maintains itself. I just did my nice speed work for an hour and a quarter, and then I feel like I could run a marathon right now. So good news so far, but I will keep you in the loop and try not to pull it too tight. Love you all. Have a great day, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye. Hey, cats and kittens. It's your favorite curmudgeon once again. And this is approximately 5 weeks after I went to Mexico for stem cell injections in my back and intravenously, 1 million each time. And I think it's a rough number. I don't think they count out exactly 1 million. You don't lay out these cells on a table. They tend to die that way. Anyway, 2 things to report. First of all, the injection in my spine, it seems to be taking the edge off, but the jury is well out on that one still. However, after 5 weeks, the last week and a half, I have had absolutely no pain apart from the stenosis, which is located in my back, which, as I said before, has already mollified somewhat. The edge is taken off of it, and my digital dexterity seems to be improving. Anyway, that's it. But I hate to use this phrase or to analyze it this way, but this injection intravenously seems somewhat akin to a fountain of youth. And in fact, a lot of people make visits every year to Mexico to get placental cells injected into their bloodstream. And good Lord, I think I can give it a qualified success. It's highly unlikely. I've been running my head off. This last weekend I ran, as I might have said on the previous video, I ran 24 kilometers and absolutely no stress pain or anything. In fact, I felt like running a marathon afterwards. So I'm going to give it a thumbs up, a big thumbs up actually. And stay tuned for more news, because this could be very interesting. And I know a lot of people are interested in the progress, and I will keep you apprised. And if you want to talk to me, you know where to reach me. And I'll be glad to talk to you. If you see me around in town, we can have a good chat. I've already talked to a bunch of folks, and they're really interested, and some are somewhat excited about it. I hope you might be too. But keep up hope. There's more in our tool bag or survival kit as aging people than we might imagine. Anyway, big loves to all of you cats and kittens, and keep up the faith. Love you very much. Bye-bye.